Art 2. Now make it.
Hey guys, welcome to Art 2. If you're new to the channel, we discuss ways to sell your art online. In today's video, we discuss Creative Block for Redbubble Artists. Regardless of which platform you upload to, be it Redbubble or another print-on-demand site, there's going to be a time that you're going to go through a period of creative block. It happens to all of us. Here are some tips that might help you get over your creative block. All artists go through a period where they can't come up with something new. It happens to writers, musicians, and artists just like you. So you need to change your environment and find ways to get inspired. So when I'm faced with a blank canvas or blank computer screen, I don't force myself. I get up and start to do other things. I might go for a walk or sit in the park. My mind gets a chance to reset. While I'm out, it's funny, but I start to get ideas. I always make sure to have a notebook in my pocket for those ideas that seem to pop up. I also record ideas with my voice memo app on my phone. Oh, by the way, if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit the like button to help us get found in the YouTube algorithm. So when I get back home and attempt to create something new, I look at my notes and get into my creative mode. I slowly build out the idea. I might stop to get a coffee and then get back into it. I don't force myself ever. I just want to come up with something natural, and it sometimes takes resetting your mind and getting out and about and doing other things so that you can get new ideas and be creative. I might put on a YouTube drawing channel just to kind of get some ideas. I'll look at other art channels on YouTube to sort of see what other people are doing, and that kind of inspires me to create new work that maybe I wasn't looking into creating. Hey, if you have to draw a Bob Ross painting, then that might be what it takes to get your creative flow going. Sometimes creative block comes about because you think that the work that you've been creating isn't good enough, and it stops you from coming up with new ideas. You look at some of the stuff that you just created and you say, hey, I don't think this is good, and then your mind starts to focus on that and it won't come up with anything new. So that's why it's always important to feed your mind with positivity and start to get ideas from other people. Don't just rely on what's coming out of you naturally. Start to look at what other people are doing and get inspired by them. Sometimes there are things that are happening in our personal life that affect us and that can stop us from becoming creative. You might be going through some personal thing that is really taking your mind, and you're focusing on that so much that it's not allowing you to become creative and be able to do these designs on Redbubble, and that's okay. We all have to deal with things, and sometimes forcing ourselves, especially when we're dealing with other things, it doesn't work. So try to get over whatever it might be that's your obstacle, the thing that you're going through in life. And once you're sort of dealt with that, then you can get back into the creative flow. So don't beat yourself up if you're going through a whole bunch of other things and that you can't focus on being this artist that you want to be. It takes time sometimes, but I think that if you clear your mind and just start to focus on other things and then come back to it, sometimes your natural juices just start to flow and you get back into the creativity of creating art for Redbubble or for other sites. Or sometimes we just go through a depletion of creative energy that we just can't get over for a while, and it's okay. If you can't come up with something for a bit, don't worry about it. It's going to come back to you. Don't beat yourself up. And that's really why I wanted to put this video out there, is I know that for some of us that Redbubble or other print-on-demand websites is our source of income. You need to create things in order to get paid. So if you can't come up with new ideas, then we might not be able to make some money and pay the bills and all that kind of stuff. And the more we worry about those things, sometimes that makes it even worse, where we can't focus on the art that we need to create. So I step back sometimes and I try to think of the positive things that are going on in my life, and that way I sort of get back into a flow of positivity that lets me create something new, and that I can get back into the flow of making money on print-on-demand websites like Redbubble. This video was just a little bit of an inspirational video for you guys to focus on yourselves and to be the best that you can be, and don't worry when you have those periods of time that you can't come up with some new idea. It's going to happen, and we all go through that, and I just wanted to know I just wanted you guys to know that this channel supports you and that we're here to come up with ideas to help you guys. And if you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and come back to the channel often, we'll give you some ideas to get out of that dark period where you can't come up with some creative ideas. We'll find ways to help you guys out. So join us in the next one, and I hope this inspired you guys to get back to doing a little bit of design. Even if it's just putting a line on a piece of paper, that's something. We'll see you guys in the next one.